And since we've already said the pledge, we'll just go right to the, whenever Patty's ready. The roll call.
Debbie. Aye. Dave. Here. Carolyn.
Here.
Gary. Here. Joe.
Here.
Okay. Dorothy, do you have anything to say?
No.
You're, okay, we're just gonna go down the line here.
Keep going. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Approval of minutes, town board meeting of December 12th, 2016.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for December 12th, 2016 as presented.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to approve the minutes of the town board meeting of December 12th, 2016. Are there any corrections or discussion? Okay, let's vote.
Debbie?
Correct.
Aye.
There is a correction?
That's gotta be, because Carolyn asked if Rob and Larry Seaver could work together regarding the snowmobile trails. I believe it's probably Rod, not
Correct.
Rob,
Oh, Rod.
correct?
Yeah.
That's just the first time speaking, Carolyn.
Way to go, Mr. Franz. This was your job. Where's my proofreader?
What the heck?
I read it and I thought of him right away.
Okay, any other corrections? Okay, so we'll amend that to approve the motion to approve as corrected?
I'll second that. Well, I'll make that motion.
Yes, thank you. Are you going to second?
I'll second.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded to amend the,
To accept the December 12th, 2016
Yeah.
corrected minutes.
to
Debbie?
correct it to Rod instead of Rob. Is there any other discussion? Okay,
Debbie? Aye. Dave?
Aye.
Carolyn?
aye.
Gary?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Okay. I have, I did attend the end of the year garbage meeting. And our count has gone up from 747 to 754.
That's for our garbage pickup.
That for the year, yep.
Okay, do we have, I got a question. Do we have our schedules for them yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
Huh?
It's in, he's got them.
Okay, you do have them?
Yes.
Okay, because I had a phone call, they were, and those are gonna be in the tax bills also?
Yes.
Okay,
Except for whose pickup is
I said
next
that's
week.
what was going to be, but I gotta call
So
it
the
back.
next pickup, I think, is next week.
Advance is supposed to use the same schedule through Christmas and New Year's. Nothing should change as far as advanced schedule.
No,
On
I'm talking about
pickup?
garbage. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have to use it in January from last year?
No. No.
This is
change
still
because
current.
Right.
The only thing that'll change will be the holiday, well, when the
Well,
holidays
yeah, but what
fall.
I'm saying is,
And
next week
recycling, when
is,
recycling is.
when you count 4 weeks out, next week is the 4th week from when it was picked up the last time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But I got an email
But you-
from Advance
I
that
don't
said
know when that-
no holiday is gonna change their schedule. So through the end of this year, their pickup schedule will remain the same.
But on our current one, does our current schedule show that they're picking up next week?
We don't get a January schedule
No,
yet.
for
No, it's,
December.
next week,
Oh,
it's
oh,
not January
Oh,
yet.
I'm sorry. They picked up
You're
tomorrow.
way ahead.
No, it's January, it's the first week of January.
Right, so that starts on a Sunday. So next week.
So
it's-
it'll,
Oh, so they're gonna
We'll get
have,
the-
the
we'll get the
schedule shows the
things by
4th and
then.
5th, Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday.
so we'll get it by then.
We're
You got it already, see, here we go.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you much.
Very
That's
good.
what I heard.
Yeah, see.
We were wondering.
Now we know.
Okay. Okay, Dave, do you have anything?
Wow, Curtsy.
Yeah.
You don't need when you're in that other township.
opportunity, I guess if nobody has any questions on road projects, they're sort of done, the snow fence is up. I took the opportunity a week ago, coming up a week ago Saturday, to ride with both Gene and Pat. And it leaves something to be desired the way people drive. I'm just gonna say that. We had one that was tucked up behind the plow so close you couldn't see them. And once the backup alarm went on, there was a car that backed out from under there, or behind us, not from under there. So I think everybody got good service, and if they don't, let me know.
Jane, Deb?
Nothing really at this time. Oh, I do have one thing. For the contract for, the pavilion, I'd like that put on the agenda for next month. And we need to review that contract and take a look at that. For our next month's agenda.
In January,
Right.
okay. Okay. Joe?
Nothing.
Gary?
Nothing.
Okay, approval of checks and financial report.
So before we get to the total amount, the Capital Bank check, I don't have a check number. Where is it? It's a
14572.
Thank you. That is the December payment for the patrolman's retirement fund. You'll see Boogars, Paul Boogar Trucking, 14583. That is 3 separate projects. So it's the shouldering of Galvin south of Elm, the shouldering of Galvin north of Elm, and Man Street. Since Galvin overlay was a capital improvement, I put the bill for the south side of Galvin to capital improvement, and I put the north side to road maintenance granite. And then Man Street, there's 16 additional feet of dig out that we can't put in the grant application, but it's separated out on the invoice. So that's what that total is. And then Rod, I guess it's a receipt from Festival, but it doesn't have a total on it, so we're gonna have to carry that over.
Okay.
Vital Communication, they sent you that statement, but the checks are crossing in the mail, so you really only owe $6, not 140.
That's what he had in the system, so that's just, I got it, so that you had it, so.
And then, Wisconsin EMS, you're aware that the 2 people that are going to that conference are being charged different tuition for the same conference.
I'm gonna believe yes, because one is a member and one is not.
Okay, just wanna make sure that they're all on the up and up. There is payroll included in this. There are 5 total time cards that aren't signed, and I have 1 time card for someone I don't have any paperwork for. So if I get that, there is another payroll on the 29th if the board wants to approve those be included in the 29th payroll, as long as I get the signatures.
Do you have those names?
I will give it Patty afterwards.
Okay.
And you'll also see 1 check on 14568. The amount is 0 because they're still repaying the debt.
Yes.
And the other thing you might want to consider prior to approving these checks is the insurance checks are in here. And the board hasn't approved the renewal yet, so you might want to jump down to unfinished business and come back to the checks.
And that was one question, did he get back with you to
Yes.
make those adjustments?
Are we gonna, are we
No,
gonna vote?
he told me he was going to, that we should just go ahead and approve it the way it was, and then he's gonna make the adjustments afterward so we can get this done. He's gonna finalize the numbers, and it'll just, change, the premiums will change according to what it was. It ended up being, we gotta decide we have to decide what the amounts are gonna be, what we want them to be.
If we want to
And if we
increase,
go according to what Marshfield Insurance wants, or what the, not Marshfield Insurance, but the insurance carrier wants, they, the premium would be like $86, I thought, between $80 and $100 more to put it to increase the liability on certain things. I was on the buildings.
on buildings.
The building, he went over those with me,
Okay.
and it makes sense to do that because it's
A minor premium.
it's such a minor premium, and to have them underinsured, you're taking too big a chance on what the insure, and it's kind of screwy because you really aren't underinsured because it's a blanket. But if something major would happen, you could end up with some deficiencies in your insurance sector. So,
So, under unfinished business, approve or disapprove insurance renewal with Marshfield Insurance for insurance coverage and work comp.
I'll make a motion to approve the insurance renewal with Marshfield Insurance.
Okay,
I'll second that.
okay. Motion's been made and seconded to approve the insurance renewal with Marshfield Insurance for insurance coverage and workman's comp. Is there any discussion?
You think we should tell them about the work comp? There's a clause in work comp where an employee's family member can bring suit against the town, and that limit for all attorney fees associated with it and the maximum payout amount was $100,000. When Carolyn and I met with Corey to fill out the application for the work comp, we raised that to $500,000 because if there was a suit and if it was awarded, the award and the legal costs that the insurance company would pay capped out at $100,000.
So then they go back to the taxpayers to get the rest of it.
Yes.
Yep.
So we raised it to 500, and he said the premium was $80 to $100. He figured it would be less than $100.
Likes that number, okay.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And that's what brought the work comp. The work comp is actually, I do believe, less than it was last year. But work comp is $6,524.
6,524. At the meeting, we said 6,449.
Oh,
On
well
the
then he
budget.
went up.
Or is that what it went
That
up?
must be the $100 in the,
That's what it went, that's where it went up.
in that liability.
So the work, read that again, that amount, 6,000.
$6,524.
Okay, any further discussion?
But now, isn't that, you've got two checks to Marshfield Insurance Agency. Which one of them covers the workers' comp? One is 7,400, that can't be it. The other one, it's gotta be in the 12,476, huh?
Yes, the 7427 is listed separately because we got a credit when he did some of the changes that were requested with the vehicles.
Okay, that's the auto, okay.
So the 7427 is from the first initial estimate was 7,816.
Okay. So then the 12,476 is the liability and workers' comp.
The work comp and fire.
On fire, okay. All right, gotcha.
Okay, anything else?
What's the 14,576 raise?
Wait a minute.
We
Wait
got
a
a
minute, we
motion.
got a
We got a motion on the
We
floor
can't move
about-
on until we can.
About approving this
Come
is
back
what
to
you want.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
okay, yeah.
Anything else about the insurance?
No, I didn't have anything else. Debbie?
I
Aye. Dave?
Aye.
Carolyn?
Aye.
Gary?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Okay,
So back to the.
now we'll go back.
What was your question here?
Grays Incorporated, 14,576.
Those are greater tips.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make a motion that we approve checks number 14,550 to 14,594, and electric funds transfers number 109 and 110 for a total of $98,998.96.
I'll second that.
Okay, the motion has been made to approve the checks 14,550 through 14,594. Electronic transfers 109, 110, for a total of $98,998.96. Any further discussion? Okay,
Debbie? Aye. Dave?
Aye.
Carolyn?
aye.
Gary?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Okay, now your report.
Looking for a treasurer's report?
The clerk's report.
Oh, clerk's report, financial report.
Well, we don't have the end of the
We don't
year.
have
You don't have that, and
So the-
so let's, okay.
So
So-
there will be payroll on the 29th. I have 5 outstanding fire department payrolls. I have nothing from the plan committee as far as payroll goes. And we have 1 payroll left for the treasurer, the clerk, and the patrolman. After that, because it's on the 29th, I should be able to make the electronic funds for the FICA payments and the Wisconsin Department of Revenue for the tax payments. So on the 29th or the 30th, we can give you a final balance, but at this point, we're still outstanding. I think I've got all of the invoices, unless you don't have any outstanding.
Nothing else.
I got all of Pat's. He had a few just this week.
They're included in here, right, some of them?
Yeah, the ones that he had this week were Pomps and Windshield Wizard,
Yep,
and they dropped theirs off. They actually made special trips back, but
yep.
to give you a financial report with final numbers, we don't have one.
Don't have them, okay. Okay, so then let's go to
We're done.
the treasurer, oh, yeah.
But I think what we do need to do is approve any, do we need to approve the plan commission's payroll and?
Well,
We
it's
don't-
my
Yes,
understanding
payroll.
that
I understand that.
I would like a motion from the board, because typical payroll is supposed to be either the constable, the patrolman, the clerk, and the treasurer. That's the every 2 weeks that's approved, and my understanding from the ordinance.
Anything else over and
Anything
above
else
that?
I've always brought to you.
Yeah,
Are they get paid once a year? Is that
once
what
a
you
year.
said? So they haven't got, this is their payment for 2016.
Right, and they turn nothing in.
Well, I'll make a motion that we approve, authorize you to pay the plan commission if they turn their stuff in for the good time.
I'll second.
And the outstanding fire department, if I get signatures.
And proper
And
paperwork.
regular payroll.
Well, the regular payroll you don't
You need,
But for
right.
fire department, I
Fire.
do. Yes, I'll
Yes.
include that in my motion.
And I'll include that in my second.
The motion has been made and seconded to approve the plan commission payroll if they turn all their information in, along with the 5 firefighters. Is there anything else? That's it, right?
Yes.
Motion- Okay, so the motion has been made and seconded, and any further discussion?
Yeah, what do you do if they don't turn their stuff in?
They don't get it.
Hey,
They won't get paid next year for this year either. I'm in 2017, so if they don't get their stuff in now, How
Well,
are
they
we gonna
having a
handle that?
meeting, they're having a meeting, we got.
Plan commission has a meeting Monday,
Monday,
maybe.
No,
yeah.
they-
I'm just saying, I'm
I
asking,
know.
what
No, I
do
know.
we do? We can't turn
Well,
down.
we-
This is open
The
for.
one that needs the paperwork,
Okay,
she
we
just
made-
got
I don't
on,
know why they-
and Patty's been busy, so I'm gonna get Patty her number so that they can
Well, yeah.
get together and take care of it.
27th, right?
But,
We got a meeting at 27th?
well, I'll send out an email to remind our people,
Right.
the ones that didn't sign.
Okay. Yeah.
But the one that you need the paperwork with, we just got her on this month, so I'm gonna get you her phone number, and then you two can figure out when you're gonna be around to take care of it.
Well, and it's my understanding that one of them is gone, so that, we're probably not gonna get anything
Correct.
on that. So there's probably 4 outstanding, but
Okay. Okay. So.
Debbie, did you get your question answered?
Not really?
Well, the answer is yes, they don't get paid.
Yeah,
That's it.
so if they don't
That's
have it
answering your
turned
question.
in.
They don't
yeah.
get paid if they don't turn their stuff in.
Yeah, because we can't carry that over to,
Nope.
at
No.
all, that's payroll.
Yeah, and I don't wanna make into that habit either for the fire department.
Nope.
either.
You need to get on your people to get the paperwork.
So sorry, thanks for your service.
Yeah, that's about it.
Volunteer.
That is a volunteer.
I don't have to put an X through the name tomorrow.
So we're not gonna have diddly squat left back then in our checking account.
And that's what we're gonna, that's usually what we do, leave 20,000 in our checking account.
I don't know that you'll have that in there this year.
Well, that's what I'm saying, so whatever's there will be left in the checking account.
Well, actually, we're not supposed to because we're cash in, cash out
Yeah.
for our budget. So everything that is put in there is supposed to be used.
Spending, yeah.
You're a nonprofit town.
That's right.
Yeah,
So everything is supposed to be taken care of. So I'm gonna make a motion to anything that is left.
wait a
at the-
minute, we have a motion on the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah,
Debbie?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Carolyn?
aye.
Gary?
Aye.
Joe?
Hi.
Now I'm gonna make a motion that anything that is left in the checking account after all the expenditures and everything is done, to be transferred into road repairs.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, the motion has been made and seconded to, if anything is left at the end of the year, it will be transferred into road repairs. Any further discussion on that? It's pretty sad. Okay. Vote.
Debbie?
Aye. Dave?
Aye.
Carolyn?
Aye.
Gary?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
No new business. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Make the motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay, the motion's been made and seconded to adjourn. All
Now
in
we're
favor,
trying
say
to warm
aye.
up. No, we're still working, taking care of for the end of the year.
I'm gonna run over real quick. and
Just starting to get warm here.
have her-
That
So I'll be right back.
I have a date.